For a week now, so-called strongmen and appointees of the Minister of Culture, Bartłomiej Sienkiewicz, have been trying to take over the public media. Law and Justice MPs intervened in Parliament. The District Prosecutor Office in Warsaw is investigating an attempt to illegally take over the public media. And today, Law and Justice Parliamentary Club leader Mariusz Błaszczak announced that he had tabled a motion of no confidence for Sienkiewicz. According to recent information, Minister Sienkiewicz has announced the liquidation of Telewizja Polska, PolskieRadio and Polish Press Agency. Our reporter asked Donald Tusk who would bear the consequences of the TVP info signal being switched off. The only reason why TVP offer is worse today than it was before 15th October is that Law and Justice parliamentarians have blocked TVP's ability to work. This is the only reason why the offer is worse. On December 19 at 10 p.m. 13 minutes, the Sejm adopted a resolution on public media. Then 5 notarial deeds were drawn up with the same date. For 107 minutes, the Minister of Culture, Bartłomiej Sienkiewicz, chaired 3 extraordinary general meetings of the Polish television, Polish radio, and the Polish Press Agency. He appointed new supervisory boards. He always referred to the resolution of the Sejm. There is a suspicion that Bartłomiej Sienkiewicz may have confirmed untruth. In plain English, he lied. Article 271 of the Criminal Code. A public official or other person authorized to draw up a document who certifies that a legally significant fact contained therein is untrue shall be punished by imprisonment for a term of 3 months to 5 years. It is therefore suspected that there was no General Assembly because Sienkiewicz had too little time to complete all the formalities. Law and Justice MPs tabled a motion of no confidence in the Culture Minister. The 13th December coalition attacks the rule of law and the constitutional order, while Law and Justice protects the constitution and the democratic order. A delegation of Law and Justice deputies examined the documents at the Ministry of Culture. General meetings of companies such as TVP and Polish Radio have taken place in this building. We are waiting for the documents and we will not leave until we see them. According to niezależne.pl portal, the District Prosecutor's Office in Warsaw has received a letter signed by the Minister of Justice and Prosecutor General Adam Bodnar, informing that he will take over all proceedings related to events in media companies. Michał Kobosko of Poland 2050 spoke today about the removal of politicians from Law and Justice from public media buildings, where parliamentary interventions take place. Take them out physically from the place they occupy. How do you want to move politicians out? By force? Public media is not the place where politicians are supposed to be. Politicians from Law and Justice and Cookies 15, which conducts parliamentary inspections, are trying to prevent the so-called strongmen of Donald Tusk from taking over the media. These are excesses. This is a scandal. This is breaking the law. This is destroying the foundation of a democratic state. Last week, the European Union took important decisions on asylum and the forced relocation of illegal migrants. On the same day, the form of this document was agreed. The signal of the news program of TVP Info was switched off. In terms of federalization of the European Union, the decisions are being taken right now, and Poles didn't know about. The mainstream media are calling this political dispute in which Law and Justice politicians are occupying public media institutions. In recent days, citizens have gathered outside the offices of the Television Information Agency and the Polish Press Agency to show their support for journalists. Article 7 of the Constitution states that state authorities shall act on the basis of and within the framework of the law. There is no law here, so Article 7 has been violated. In addition, Articles 54 and 61 of the Constitution on freedom of expression have been violated, in particular the freedom of expression of journalists. Article 54 and Article 61 regards the access to information. Access to information has been restricted for citizens who have lost the television channel from which they receive their knowledge. Protests in defense of the media have been organized all over Poland for the past week.
The freedom of expression is the very foundation of any other freedom. Because in public life, in order to be free, you have to communicate with like-minded people. And this is the very condition of any public activity in a free democratic state.